Alright guys, this is Skidrow. Be showing you the much as you can flank on this map. Mostly this one's just going to be to point out all the horrible level design, but I'll show you where you can go to flank around. Generally, I like to immediately rush the C area. If it's domination, you can capture the flag. If not, then do whatever. The problem with Skid Row is every direction is generally used. There's not that many places you can go to flank. If you do manage to get around here, though, and say there's no one guarding here, lesser known area is to hop on this dumpster and use this back way over here. You can get a pretty nice tac insertion over here behind this dumpster, and then you can kill the people that are generally sitting up here. And now let's look at the amazing level design decision. Look at this nice little hole. Gives you a nice view of that tunnel right there. Specifically designed to Camp A. You can honestly sit here this entire map, just like this, and there's many people who do it. I mean, Infinity Ward thought it was a great idea to make a campy hole. And since it overlooks A, something that it was either Wheezy or Pip started, it has now been designated the A-hole. Ha ha ha, you get it. But let's look what it looks like on the outside. Small little hole that you have to try to aim through, whereas they can see you perfectly as soon as you get... What? They can see your feet from about right here, so they've started shooting at you. A lot of people like to camp in this area using the forklifts as kind of cover. Never really works that well in my opinion. It's very easy to shoot. This doesn't provide much cover. Let's look at level design feature number 2. A nice hole right here. I mean, you can, honest to God, just count the times that you have people just laying here, shooting you as an approach. If they think you might be coming from the other direction, then still guard this area. I am actually kind of a fan of the way they designed up here, though, where you can run these rooms by zigzagging. And while I wouldn't call this flanking, since they're obviously going to see you, you do make yourself a lot smaller of a target. And if you're running like a shotgun class, you can get fairly close to them without them being able to do too much about it. And level feature number 3. Another campy hole. Another place that a lot of people just can sit the entire map. The only thing that's different about this is you do have to cover your flanks. But still, I mean, the fact that all 3 of these little campy holes are in this one map, it just seems ridiculous to me. Right back here, it's an area that I haven't seen used to camp much, but the ability to come back here, I know, is where they spawn, but it guards this area a little bit too well, I think. Yeah, right here, a great spot that people use to camp that doorway. You'll always have people camping around here. Not really camping. You will find a couple people camping, but a lot of people like to just look out and defend the area. And there's a giant hole right here, and so you can't really camp behind this giant hole. You can just try to defend the area as best you can. One thing that I will do, and I've talked about this in another video, is I will just sit there with a sniper rifle down that hallway. I think it's kind of finding a way to camp with the sniper rifle, but yeah. Let's go look at some more amazing level design, because like I said, Skidrow just is not a flanking map. I mean, running cold-blooded is still never a bad idea, because, I mean, you will catch people by surprise, but after that initial kill, that's all you're going to get, because people will realize you're there. But, okay, so we've got B in this hallway, and if you have B, why look, a window that looks right into C. So if you don't have C, they're just spawning right there. You can just sit at your point, spamming noob tubes like people like to do. Just sitting there. You can have a tac-insertion right here, so if they do kill you, you just respawn and continue the rapage. It's a great decision, really. It really sucks if one team has B and C and you have A. Like, the team that spawns at C to begin with has a huge advantage. Because let's look at this if you spawn at A. You first try looking at if you run this way. Right when you get here, that whole area up top filled with people looking down on you with FAMASs, M16s, sniper rifles, whatever. So you have to try to run past them. So, or you can try going the approach of running straight to B and deal with that campy hole that there's always somebody guarding. Or we can use the other approach to go right for B and deal with people who can just sit all along this staircase watching you as you come out of that tunnel. So yeah, if you spawn at A at the very beginning of the game, you are pretty much instantly spawn locked. I don't think that's fair. I mean, that's just my opinion, I guess, but when the game is decided at the very beginning by who spawned where, I think there was some very poor level design decisions. And in case you do spawn at A at the very beginning, I'll show you what I do. I come back here to this parking lot, and then I do pretty much go up here the opposite way that I showed you guys before. And I do try to either use the one-man army sniper kit usually, and I'll try to pick off the people that are guarding up here, and then I'll switch over to a rush kit, and then slowly work my way over. You can usually find a guy in that window right up over there, and just kind of work your way up using as much cover as you can. You can use this door. If you are using the stealth kit, if you can get in this window, that'll catch people by surprise usually, because yes, you'll kill probably one guy on your way in, but after that you are in the B area, and people don't expect you to just appear in the middle of the B area, so you can get quite a few kills like that, but getting to that point is very difficult to do. That's pretty much all I have to say about Skidrow. It is the map that encouraged me to show all the level design flaws in it, because yeah, There's just so many little campy holes that people like to use. It's not that great for flanking, and whoever spawns it A instantly loses. So yeah, there's not one thing balanced about this map. It is horrible. But yeah, that's about it.